Hey guys, AndrewmanGaming here, and I'm back with another smoke guide on Mirage. Last time we took a look at 4 awesome smokes on A site that will help you take A site. If you haven't seen that video, click the link right now. This time we're going to be focusing more on mid, getting mid control, taking A through mid, taking B through mid, all the smokes that'll be good for mid. So let's take a look at mid and let's see what smokes we're going to need to use to get to take mid. So if you look at mid as a T side, you'll see that there are 3 major places. You've got connector right here. You've got cat right here, and you've got, of course, sniper's nest right here. There are a lot of bullets where I was messing around with guns. When you're T side, you shouldn't really need to worry about underpass very much if you get there quickly, because I doubt a CT has been super fast jumping down here. It's possible, but it's just not very likely. And if it is, you'll probably kill him as you're pushing up. So the main smokes, like I said, we need to worry about are connector, cat, and sniper's nest. Let me show you a smoke for each of them, and then I'll go over 2 more smokes for connector and cat. So the first one is sniper's nest. This one's extremely important, also extremely difficult. Let me show you. So this one's going to perfectly smoke out sniper's nest and allow us to go through mid without being sniped. Okay, so for this one, starting from T-spawn, we're acting like we're T's here. Starting from T-spawn, we're going to run over to A site like we're going to Palace. We're not actually going to Palace. We're going to stop right here on the 3rd window on the right. We're going to go right into it and aim a little bit left of the middle. Let's turn around. We're going to be facing this fence. Now, in between these 2 buildings, you see a little gap. Let's aim there and move our cursor straight up. Actually, this is probably a good spot. Straight up from here to the intersection with this telephone pole. So straight up to intersection. Go up a little bit higher, and you're aiming in the right place. So, the next part gets a little bit tricky. What we're going to do is we're going to run towards this fence that's right in front of us, and the second we touch that fence, we're going to throw it. If you go too early, it's not going to go far enough. If you go too late, it's going to mess up your throw. So it's a little bit tricky. It requires lots of practice, and I don't hit it 100% of the time. So let's go with this one. Run towards the fence, release the second you hit the fence. Let's go. Okay, this one looks promising. It's going in, and we have got it perfectly. It's in. Okay, let me show you what this does. So we can't see anything from the top of mid, as you can see, and they can't see anything from in here. There is a one-way smoke that you can do in here, but this is not it. They can't see anything at all. It's perfect. So now that mid is smoked, you can run around in mid with no fear of sniper shooting you or anything. Now we need to know what to do for a cat one. Cat's next. So for cat, there are 2 ways of smoking cat. The first way is you can smoke right here. The second way is you can smoke right here. Both have their advantages. The first one right around here is good for if you just want to cross. The second one is good for if you actually want to go A and smoke cat right here. So for the first one, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to this trash can right here. Acting like we're T-spawns, run over to the trash can, jump on top, turn around, aim at this telephone pole, the right side of it, this little ledge thing. We're just going to aim and we're just going to throw. This one right here is going to go short cat area. It's going to pop right there. No one can see you through that. No one can see you over here. You're fine for just running. A super fast Kenny S sniper might be able to snipe you, but that's why you smoke sniper's nest. Otherwise, you're perfectly fine. To smoke the farther part of cat, you have 2 options. First, you can either throw a smoke like this or like this, just through that smoke over to smoke that area, or you can do the safer option from spawn. So from spawn, what we're going to do from T-spawn right here, we're going to run into this corner, we're going to turn around, and we're going to aim for this right here. Now, this one's a little tricky. If you just jump and throw this one, it's not going to go far enough to protect you fully if you're going A. So what we're going to do is we're going to like run forward just a little bit and jump at the same time. So run forward, jump. Just like that. Let's watch this one. This one's going to pop right about where it is right now. This one is perfect. It doesn't protect here. Someone can still snipe you, but if you have that smoke as well, you can just run down here and you're perfectly fine. No one can see you through that. You can run over towards A site. Now that we know the sniper smokes and the cat smokes, all we need to learn is the connector smokes. Connector is very important because people like to hide right up here. People like to hide back over there. If you're pushing cat, it's almost necessary for you to smoke connector because someone's just going to snipe you right through. So let me show you some connector smokes. First of all, you could easily do something like that. Just toss it and watch it pop over there. I don't know how I missed that. You can just do something like that. Super simple, especially if you have the cat smoke. Just toss it straight through the smoke towards connector. There's a safer way. So let's go back to T-spawn. Alright, so you're in T-spawn, your friends have smoked snipers and cat. All they need is someone to smoke connector here. What we're going to do is we're going to run down these stairs into this corner right about here. We're going to turn around with our smoke and we're going to aim at this mural, kind of. right under the white line and to the left a little bit. We're just gonna aim and we're gonna jump throw, just like that. Let's follow that one. Let's see where that goes. There it is, and it's gonna pop right there. This is a decent one. If you're going cat, someone over here can still see you. It's not a perfect one, but it's a start. I don't really like this smoke, this one right here. I saw it in a tutorial thing, and it seems to be a pretty good one to use sometimes, but I don't like it because it seems to be very inconsistent. Sometimes when I throw it, it hits this lip right here, and it bounces that way. Or sometimes when I throw it, it hits this lip right here and bounces this way. And sometimes it hits this wall. It's just inconsistent. I throw it roughly the same area every time, and it just has varying results. I can never get it perfect. That one was a decent throw. That's one way to smoke connector. Let me show you my favorite way to smoke connector though. So starting from T-spawn, we're gonna run towards B site like we're going towards B site. You might be thinking, B site, how are you gonna smoke connector from B site? Don't worry, I will show you. So if you're running up here and you look up, you'll see that there's a crack running all the way down the middle. There's like a little line right there. You're gonna step right in front of that line and we're gonna turn around. Now what we're looking for here is the change in angle on this little piece of metal. You see there's an angle right here and there's another angle right here. It changes right about there. So we're going to aim straight up from that all the way until it's perpendicular to this right here. So aim straight up all the way until it's about there. From there, we're simply going to release. This one every single time smokes it better than the one I showed you just now. So if you're looking right here, if you're on the other side of this, you can't see anything. I mean, if you're flying, of course you can. But you can't see anything through here. This is just, it's a great smoke. If you're hiding here, you can see a little bit, but it's much better than, for instance, this one that was down here. So that is definitely my preferred smoke to smoke connector. Now that you've seen smokes for all of the areas, let me show you one more smoke that's pretty useful, just in case you're ever in this situation. Now let's pretend you are on here right now. You're going towards B and you're like, oh no, I don't want to go B, I want to go underpass. You're going underpass. You're looking at the chicken. So how the heck did you get over there? Okay, you're underpass anyways. You've already checked here, there's no one there. You've already checked there, there's no one there. You want to get to A site. Unfortunately, you're afraid that there could be someone up there. Could be someone on cat. And if you just go up here, cat's going to shoot you. So you need to smoke cat. You need a good way to smoke cat. What we're going to do for this one is we're going to run over onto the stairs. We're going to stand in this corner right here. Turn around, aim about at the light a little bit lower. Throw, and it'll jump right over you. And it'll smoke cat. You'll be fine. So now when you run up here, cat can't see you. You're perfect, see? Cat has no way of being able to see you, and you should be fine for your run over towards A site. Now that I've showed you all of these awesome ways to smoke Sniper's Nest, cat, and connector, it's up to you to decide how to use them. As for A site, with the last video, usually you'd use all of them together. The outlines of A would be smoked and you just go and plant. For mid, however, you're not trying to plant on mid site. There's no mid site. What you're trying to do usually is go from mid to somewhere. So mid to A, mid to B, mid to even Sniper's Nest over there. So really, I missed that. So really what you want to do in this case is you don't want to use all of the smokes because you want to go somewhere. And if you smoke every exit that you have, you're going to have to push through one of those smokes to get somewhere. So usually what my team will do if we're pushing mid is we're going to decide, okay, we're going to push cat. Okay, so let's smoke here and let's smoke Sniper's Nest as well. Now that was a bad Sniper's Nest smoke, but let's pretend it's good. So then Sniper's Nest and connector will be smoked. We'll be perfectly fine to move on to cat and take B. Otherwise, we'll decide, hey, okay, let's go A site. So we're going to smoke this area. We're going to smoke Sniper's Nest. We're just going to go into A site. We don't use all of them at the same time because if we do, we'd have nowhere to go. We'd have smoked ourselves into mid. So take that into consideration when you decide what smokes to use, when to use them, and who's going to use what. So now that you know all those awesome smokes, let me show you some footage where my team actually used some of these smokes to take mid and then take a site.